Welcome back, and let's continue with our coverage of Chapter 2 QuickBooks. Okay, so we are now on page 71, and we're going to make some more changes to our brand new company. So go ahead and click on the gear icon in the top right hand corner. Next, select where it says Account and Settings. Come on. Come on. There we go. Gotta be patient. Okay. Now go down to your sales tab on accounting setting. Click on your sales. Oop, not usage. Wrong one. That's okay. Just go down and click where it says sales. So click on your sales tab. And now we want to make sure that we have shipping available. That's right. Now you see shipping is off. So I'm going to hit my little pencil, which means to edit. And where it says shipping, I'm going to turn shipping on, make that green. Okay. And also for where it says custom transaction numbers, that should be on, which it is. Tag should be on. So those are the three highlighted in your textbook on page 71. So go ahead and click on the save button to make those changes to our sales. Okay, next we come to the product and service area, which is down here at the bottom. And I'm going to click on the edit again and compare that to what you see on page 72. We want to show product services on sales form, check. Track quantity, check. Track inventory, check. So that's all right. So go ahead and click on the save button. Okay. And we'll now move on to our expenses. So click on the expenses. And now we're on page 73 of our textbook. And once again, hit the pencil to make any addition for the bill expenses. We want to make sure that we show item table expense. That's checked. Show tax bill expense. That's text. Use purchase orders. That's on. All right. So everything that they want to do, those are done. So we're okay with that. So we'll just click on the save button. Next, go down where it says payments. And we want to make sure that we can receive QuickBooks payments as well as existing accounts connect. So again, those are selected. So we're doing great. So now we're going to go to page 74 and click on the advanced button. Again, 74 for the advanced button. And once again, we're going to focus on our chart of account. I want to make sure that the account numbers can be added. Right now that's off. So click on your edit button, put a check mark to allow us to add account numbers. Then click here where it says to show account numbers and click on the save button. Okay, we're now looking for the other preference area. So I had to scroll down some more, which is here. For the other preference area, we want to hit the edit button. And we want to make sure that one, if duplicate check number is used, that's checked. Warn me when I enter a bill number that's already been used for a vendor. So go ahead and check that one. It also say warn of a duplicate journal number is used. But once again, well, I don't see that about the duplicate journal number. So that may have been something that was available that's no longer available. And again, there will be some minor adjustments because again, your textbook was written back in 2021. So the software has changed since then, but we're okay with that. And then sign me out if inactive. Change that to 3 hours. and then press on the save button. So now we made all those changes. In the lower right hand corner, oops, go ahead and click on the done button. And I missed my done button. It was there. But we have made all those changes. The done button was there, but I think my toolbar is too big. It's hiding it from me. You shouldn't do that toolbar. But we made all the changes. So I'm just gonna click out of the X to come out of the account and settings. That'll do the same thing as the done button. All right. We're going to now focus on our chart of accounts, and we're going to export information into our QuickBooks. Yes, you are able to export files, what we call an SCV file or an Excel file, can be imported into the actual QuickBooks software. All right. So we're going to go over to page 77 of your textbook. Go ahead and click on the gear button and then choose import data. Again, gear button, then choose import data. It's going to ask what type of data do you want to import. And for us, it's going to be our chart of accounts. So go ahead and click on the chart of accounts. And I'm going to send you all this file. So you have this file. So I'm going to click on the browse button. I have it saved already to my documents. Go to my documents. Here's the file here. Highlight the file. Click on the open button. So we have selected a file that we want to import. Click on the next button. And now it's going to ask you information about the mapping. So what it does with the mapping, it's going to map what's on your file against what's in your QuickBooks company. And we see right now that it's the same detail type, account name, everything's already matched. So that's a good thing. So go ahead and click on the next button. And notice that there are going to be 12 accounts that are going to be imported. And again, these 12 accounts are coming from the file that you just imported. And you can check them just to make sure that they have the correct classification, such as, whether assets, type, detail type, everything is already correct. So go ahead and click on the import button in the lower right hand corner. Now it says 8 of the 12 were imported successfully. We didn't import some of the data because it's already in QuickBooks. If you still want to import, change the information in the highlighted field and try again. So what it's saying is that QuickBooks already had these 4 accounts here in the system. So they're not going to import an account that's already there. So you would have the option of either we could change the account information or we could not import these. And since these accounts already exist, we're going to not import these. So I'm going to just click on the X to come out of the import process. Because again, these 4 accounts are already in our chart of accounts in QuickBooks. So there's no need to duplicate what's already done. So I'll click on the X button. I'm going to click on yes. So again, 8 of the 12 accounts, as it tells us, were imported. The other 4 duplication accounts were not imported. Okay? We're now going to find out how do you make changes to your chart of account. We're on page 80 of your textbook. So I'm going to click on the gear button. And then we're going to choose chart of accounts. Okay? And we're now going to focus on the retained earnings account. So we're going to focus on the retained earnings account. And so we're going to select Run Report. So select Run Report in the top right-hand corner. And that's going to show us all of the current accounts that are listed on our chart of accounts. And now we want to edit our retained earnings account. So let me scroll down to get to the retained earnings account. Where's retained earnings? It's coming. There it is. And we want to edit this account. And we want to type in the account number as being 318. So I'm going to click here on the pencil, which allows me to edit. Come on, retained earnings account. There we go. So I have to be patient. My system's a little slow today. And for the account number, we're going to add an account number 318 to the retained earnings account. So the type should be equity, detailed type retained earnings, account name retained earnings. Again, 318 is going to be the account number. So now go ahead and click on the save and close button. Okay, so this is just one option, that a way that you can actually add in the account numbers by clicking on double click on the account, and once the account comes up, then you can put in the assigned account number that's going to be given to each of those accounts. Okay, so I'm gonna cancel out of here. Next, we're gonna show you how do we add a new account. So how do we add in a new account? So we're still at this point on our chart of accounts, but I'm gonna go back, come out of here. So in order for us to add a new account, we'll come out of there. Thank you, smiley face. All right. So in order to add a new account, it's a pretty simple process. Just click here where it says new. Again, to add account to your charter account, click here where it says new. We're on page 8 of your textbook. I'm going to add it's 2 accounts that I'm just going to add 1. It's the same process. For the account type, we're going to do other current assets. Let me get the little arrow here. Not sure why the assets didn't show up first. Okay, it's fixed assets, prepaid. Okay, so we're going to do other current assets, and we're going to do prepaid expenses. So other current assets, and we're going to do, so that's going to be the save, that's going to be the account type. The account name is going to be prepaid rent. And my system's really slow today. I'm going to do prepaid rent as the account name. Okay, and so that we can stay within our time frame, I'm going to stop here, try to keep them within 15 minutes so I can post these to my YouTube site, so that I can post to our site. So I'm going to end this here, but I'm going to come right back with a third and final video on how to add a new account to our total account. Okay, stay tuned.